You're watching DCTV Denton Community Television.
Follow your dreams, and they say, do what you want.
Hi everyone, and thanks for watching The Other Side. Hope you're having a great day or evening, whatever it may be, and we appreciate everybody watching. And there's a lot going on in Denton. We got the Denton Arts and Jazz Fest coming up this weekend. We probably already past tense by the time you see the show, but a lot of fun things for a lot of people. And today I'm very honored to have Rusty Grimes as my guest. Rusty, I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And you've been playing around Denton for the last couple of years, and you play on the square with folks up there Saturday morning, the Bluegrassers. And
yeah, we like to go up there and play bluegrass music here in Denton, Texas. We think there's a big market for this music coming up.
Really? Yeah. Everybody's gonna make a lot of money one of these days.
Well, I don't think there's a whole lot of money involved in playing bluegrass music for the public, but it's something that we like to share. The time spent playing music is, I think, does not subtract from the end of your life.
It's a good thing for sure. It adds a very positive thing to the community, and a lot of people enjoy just coming up there and sitting around, bring their families and listen. And
they do, and it's such a diverse crowd of musicians that they have up there. It's just a delight every Saturday morning. I think that it's a good family atmosphere, and people should come up there and just experience music at the square. I think it's a good deal.
It's about 10:30, something like that.
Yeah, it goes
people start showing up
from about 10:30 till noon or so, you know, and by 11:30 or so, it's got quite a few musicians out there.
Yeah, and there are quite a few really good players that show up.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think some of those guys have a lot of Nashville experience. And
I think some of the folks there probably should be recording music, you know, and it's not just young people or old people. It ranges, you know, from old enough to pick up an instrument to the old timers that come up and share with us. You know, we enjoy that. Yeah.
And most people are welcome just like bring a guitar and kind of play along a little bit and stuff like that.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to be a guitar. It can be anything. It could be a kazoo. Come up and have some fun. Tambourine, whatever. It's open to the public, and we want people to come out and experience music.
And especially with the weather getting nice now, it's lots to look forward to. Yeah.
I love that part of it.
Yeah. So you started playing guitar at kind of an early age, or what is your?
I did. I've never had a guitar lesson, and I don't know why I play music. It's a force that's bigger than me. I just play what's on my mind, and I let the music take its process.
As a kid, you liked to sing, and
I did. You know, I was in a choir when I was a kid growing up.
Really? Yeah.
And I loved to sing. And I remember this one time where I was just a kid, and there was an old Spanish guitar on a wall just hanging there.
Really?
And I can remember the first time I reached up and strummed the strings on it, and the sound of it was just enticing to me. At that early age, I knew I'd probably play guitar of some sort.
Yeah, the chord was struck.
Yes, it was.
In search of the lost chord or something. Something magical about strumming the strings of an instrument or just hitting the keys of a piano. And
I love that too. You know, if I had a piano, I'm sure I would play piano a lot like I play the guitar.
Yeah.
It's just music. Well, I have my good friend with us today that I have met in Winfield, Kansas. The talented Terry Lynn Tracy will be here today to help me accompany music.
I appreciate Terry being here, and you guys have been playing together for several years off and on. There was a festival in Winfield, Kansas where you guys played.
Yeah, the Walnut Valley Festival. Terry is a regular up there, and that community of bluegrassers, I think about why we go to Winfield. and the talent up there is so deep, you know, and it's 10 days to 14 days long. And it takes a real commitment to go up there and camp for that time. But I so look forward to it every year, as I do to another festival they have in Sedan, Kansas called Grafton Grass.
Yeah.
And this will be their 7th year of having a big celebration of music there also.
Really? Yeah.
And that comes at the end of May in Memorial Day weekend. And I think
really?
I'm going to take Terry Lynn Tracy up there also.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some fun at Grafton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there, and there were a lot of different kinds of, like some younger groups that were playing like heavy metal bluegrass songs or something.
Yeah, there is a trash grass or a slam grass. You know, the variations of bluegrass music now is not just the 20s and 30s type bluegrass music that, you know, the original that you might be accustomed to seeing.
Yeah.
Today's bluegrassers are just a great bunch of new musicians. And of those new bluegrass type music bands, the Avett Brothers is my favorite group. I'd like to give them anybody that has a computer or a chance to look up the Avett, A-V-E-T-T Brothers. I suggest they listen to some of their music. It's awesome.
They play around Shreveport.
They're nationwide now.
Nationwide, yeah.
It's a growing band. I've seen them on late night TV, like David Letterman and
Really?
Jimmy Fallon. You know, they get their
great.
little spot.
Yeah.
But I've been listening to them for 4 or 5 years, and it's been nice to watch them grow to a national thing. So I would suggest if you're wondering what bluegrass music is, to look up the Avett Brothers. That'll give you a good place to start.
How many of them are there?
Well, there's 2 brothers, and they also have a stand-up bass player and a cello player.
Really? Yeah.
So and I think they recently have a drummer now. Mm-hmm. So it's a good group. I like them a lot.
When you were a kid growing up, who were some of your main influences?
Oh, geez. You know, when I grew up as a kid, my main influence was Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
You know, I tend to listen to the Southern type bands, and I was a classic rock type kid. Ever since I've heard bluegrass music, though, I've changed towards that. Instead of playing the classic rock that I grew up with.
Yeah, you felt like that was more of your calling or something once you got involved with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I do appreciate you being here, and I'm going to get out of the way and let you play some songs for us. And we appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for Rusty Grimes to play some songs. Thank you.
I'd like to play our first song as a tribute to a good friend of mine, Robin Roberts. He's a songwriter and composer out of the Wichita, Kansas area. And this song is just a tribute to the Walnut Valley Festival that we go to in the second week of September. I hope you guys would all come see us there. Told the boss man so he'd know, hey, I'm going to Winfield. I'm gonna camp down by the river in the pecan grove. I'm gonna jam all night with the ghost of Split Lip Rayfield. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the bluegrass grows. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the floor. I said, mister, are you listening? Did you hear me say I'm going to Winfield? I'm going to camp down by the river in the pecan grove. I'm going to jam all night with the ghost, split lip Rayfield. I'll spend my days in a haze by a stage where the bluegrass grows. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the bluegrass grows. Boss man laughed and said, you must be crazy if you think you'll have a job when you get back. And if there's three things that I hate, it's dumb and lazy. Then he smiled and said, what do you think of that? Then he smiled and said, what do you think of that? I said, mister, are you listening? Did you hear me say I'm going to Windmill? I'm going to camp down by the river in the pecan grove. I'm going to jam all night with the ghost, split lip Rayfield. Spend my days in a haze by a stage where the bluegrass grows. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the bluegrass grows. Told the boss man so he'd know, hey, I'm going to Winfield. I'm gonna camp down by the river in the pecan grove. I'm gonna jam all night with the ghost, split lip Rayfield. I'll spend my days in a haze by a stage where the bluegrass grows. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the bluegrass grows. I'll spend my days in the shade by a stage where the bluegrass grows. All right, way to go, Terry. Give me some
Good
time.
job, good job.
Good job.
You can
All
do
right.
it.
Okay, so I'd like to sing an original song. You know, what possesses a person to sing and write music? I don't know. You know, it just starts with either a hook or something funny or an experience that you went through. So I'd like to just sing a song, a little story about a trip I took to Colorado. Well, I once went where you go. I left my footprint in the snow, with a girl so fair and her kids in tow. We explored Colorado, and on a mountain road, and we climbed through a canyon pass where the sun don't shine, to a little town near Monarch Pass, where we caught a room and we got some gas. Well, in the morn when I woke up, McDonald's filled my coffee cup, and right before we took off, Gracie May, she beat me in some putt-putt golf. Well, I don't know, but it seems to me $100 is a lot to see. A Royal Gorge and Mount Kennedy. I'd rather just go hiking, and on a mountain trail up in the pines, ran across the Noble Mine, and near an old stone cabin in the mountain air, and near an old stone cabin in the mountain air, near an old stone cabin in the mountain air, I saw a sign that did declare,
Ma shot a bear right there.
well, nightfall fell as we came down, so we headed into Denver town. Colorado moon, you lit my way, I'll be coming back to stay. So Aspen tree, don't look at me, with the girls over there I'm gonna be. I'll stack my rocks so perfectly, I'll stack my rocks so perfectly, I'll stack my rocks so perfectly for everyone to see. All right. I'd also I'd like to sing a song about visiting a friend and just seeing wondrous things. play a little swampy song that you might recognize this song, but we've added a little bluegrass twist to it. I hope you like it. Summertime and the living is easy. Big fish are jumping and the river is high. Your daddy's rich now and your mammy's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. 2, 3, 4. One of these mornings, you're gonna wake up singing. Spread out your wings and take to the sky. Until that morning, look just to hush up your crying. 'Cause Mammy and Pappy is by your side. 2, 3, 4. Summertime and the living is easy. Big fish are jumping and the beaver is high. Your daddy's rich now and your mammy's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I like it. All right, so I'd like to play a song, a cover tune from one of my favorite groups, the Avett Brothers. You can look this song up on YouTube. It's called A Lot of Moving. A lot of moving, a lot of rolling. do one more. I wrote this song.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. I wrote this song in the year 2009 as the collapse of the economy was all around us. Been a carpet guy for 30 plus years on my hands and knees. And when I felt the pinch of the economy and the foreclosures that were going on the 3rd of January, I wrote this song after a New Year's Eve gig. Stability was closing up the rear, and after 30 hardcore years, up on my hands and knees, my J.O.B. is useless in this economy. My J.O.B. is useless in this economy. I hate the taste of failure, it tastes real bad to me. Well, I'm not giving up 'cause I love my occupation, but I'm counting on you, Mr. President, to fix this broken nation. Play it out, girl. My J.O.B. is useless in this economy. I'm having trouble paying rent, the landlord's watching me. I used to be size 38, but now I'm 33. My J.O.B. is useless in this economy. One more time. My J.O.B. is useless in this economy. I hate the taste of failure, it tastes real bad to me. Well, I'm not giving up 'cause I love my occupation, but I'm counting on you, Mr. President, to fix this broken nation. And I don't give a shit about another oil war. Just bring our troops home right now. They've done their job for sure. And help them buy every house that's gone into foreclosure. Just bring them home with open arms. Let's get this war some closure. My J.O.B. is useless in this economy. I hate the taste of failure, it tastes real bad to me. Well, I'm not giving up 'cause I love my occupation, but I'm counting on you, Mr. President, to fix this broken nation. I'm counting on you, Mr. President, to fix this broken nation. Thanks for having us. I'm Rusty Grimes. This is talented Terry Lynn Tracy. I hope you enjoyed that.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come. Lots of people